Now for the juicy details, how the do I make all this money? $311,000 per month. Sounds unreal, right? I know, but it is true. On average this year, I've pulled in around $300,000 every single month in revenue. Now, as you guys can imagine, this is not all profit as businesses do have expenses. So in this video, I'll break down my revenue, talk about all the expenses I have with the businesses, and get down to the exact amount I actually profit. Now, I do believe this video will reach more than just my core audience. So for those of you guys who don't yet know me, I'm Sebastian Escueda. I'm 22 and I do e-commerce, I do marketing, YouTube, coaching, and investing. Over the last 5 years, I've been able to amass some really quality skills that have honestly led me to the current position I'm in. My parents worked pretty average jobs. I did not come from money by any means. Now, do not think this is unobtainable. It definitely is. It requires discipline and consistent work on a daily basis. My foot is constantly on the gas, solving problems, coming up with new business ideas, and much more. If you want similar results, do not expect any of this to come easy. All right, I had to get all of that out of the way. I don't want people watching this video and thinking they can do this in 30 days with just an hour per day of work. Now for the juicy details, how the do I make all this money? Let's start with dropshipping. I've been in the business since 2017, and since then I've generated millions of dollars with it. When I got started, I was far from perfect and failed miserably. I had no idea what products to sell, how to make a website, or how to market my product. I eventually struck gold with a free bracelet plus $14 shipping and was able to do almost $1,000 my very first day with this store. Now I stuck with it, and in 2020 I sold hands-free thermometers to businesses around the globe to help with the whole Rona situation, and in the first 6 months of this store, I actually generated $500,000 in profit. Back in May, I scaled the Swinging Duck to over $47,000 per day in just 7 days, and I have a few other brands that consistently hit around $50,000 to $100,000 in sales per month. Those are just a few of the products I'm personally comfortable with sharing, because some of the other ones I'm currently still selling, so I'd like to keep them private for now. Now, dropshipping is far from easy. I have to spend tons of money to test products, to then find winners, but it costs a lot of money to actually run ads and see what products are good, which ones are bad, and then through those products and through all that money spent, I eventually find products that go on to make me tons of money, like I had just mentioned. These numbers aren't all profit, and I don't want to mislead you. On average, I'm doing around $250,000 per month in revenue with dropshipping, and towards the end of the video, I'll get into my exact profit on that number, so stick around. I also invest into crypto. In the last 60 days, I've actually gained $37,000 on my portfolio, and if you divide that number by 2, it's a little over $18,000 profit in the last 2 months. Now, crypto's crazy volatile. I don't expect every single month to be making this amount, but for the past year or two, I've been doing actually really well with my investments with crypto. My biggest day so far has been over $25,000 in profits, again, in a single day, which is absolutely insane, but I also have had some losses. This is by no means financial advice. I'm not an expert. However, I personally just trade with money I'm okay with losing, and that's honestly how I play every single business I run. All right, those two income sources are amazing, but one that's recently started to grow a lot is actually my coaching business. I also teach others how to dropship with an extremely dense video series program, and even train a few people one-on-one. On average, this brings in around $33,000 per month. Now, I do have a team to help me manage everything, to onboard new students, I have coaches to help out, and tons more. Now, it may sound fishy because everyone talks down on courses and people who teach businesses and stuff, but I've had students absolutely crush it with the stuff I offer. Like one in particular, I've recently been working with him, and in the last 60 days, he had cleared over $100,000, not in sales, in pure profit, which is absolutely stupid. In addition to that, he has offers for over 150 grand for his dropshipping business. So it's just nuts that I'm able to help people out to that extent. Like, that is life-changing money, which is why I'm okay with being really open about the business. It provides real value. If I had no student results, I probably wouldn't be so open about talking about the business, but the things I do for my students helps them out, so I really don't mind sharing this business at all. Real quick, for more info on that program that I just mentioned, you guys can book a free call below if you are ready to level up with dropshipping. Call is free, so why not? All right, my next income source is going to be exactly what you guys are on, YouTube. This one has actually been growing quite a lot lately. Now, this income source didn't come easy. I started this channel years ago, filming gaming content on Call of Duty, getting like no views. And then fast forward to 2017, I started running a series of online businesses, which ended up doing pretty decent, so I started filming content, trying to share info and help other people out. That helped out a little bit, but in the past 90 days, my channel has really started to blow up, gaining over 12,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, which is absolutely nuts. This in turn helps my channel gain more views, and then from those views, it actually helps me generate more income through Google AdSense, which is essentially how YouTube pays you out. Essentially, YouTube pays me a set amount per 1,000 views per video. For example, the video I posted titled "From $47 to $100,000 monthly," at the time I'm filming filming this video, it's gotten around 140,000 views and has generated $3,895 in revenue. From YouTube, I'm currently making around $5,000 to $7,000 per month, but in the past 2 weeks, I've consistently been hitting over $300 in revenue from YouTube. So for myself, I'm pretty confident I'll reach over $10,000 per month just from YouTube, which that'll be pretty cool. It's definitely not all profit. I'll share exactly how much I profit, but first I need to go over a few other income sources and then we can talk about profit. My most viewed video on the channel is a perfect example. I made it 4 years ago, and in this year alone, I've made $800 in revenue from that video, doing absolutely nothing. YouTube's definitely not easy, but if you have a set skill or passion, it can be a great outlet to share your info, grow an audience, and even make a little bit of extra income. Now, if you guys are considering doing YouTube, be okay with not being perfect. After this video, go watch my first YouTube upload and you guys will see exactly what I mean by that. I sucked at talking in front of the camera, and I was honestly pretty shy and closed off from expressing who I actually was on the internet, and now I don't give a. Another tip, if you guys are going to do YouTube, give the user a reason to watch your video. You guys probably all watch my videos because you want to get educated on dropshipping and other ways to make money, and because of my handsome face and stupid jokes. Got him. But on a serious note, all the businesses I've already mentioned and the next ones I'm going to mention all require some sort of upfront work, but once you do get some of these businesses built, they can be a little bit passive if you actually lay foundations properly. Now, the next income source is my marketing agency. Essentially, we take on clients and run some of their TikTok ads to help make them more money. I have a team who helps me out with it, and generally we onboard e-commerce businesses to run their ads. This income source ranges from $8,000 all the way up to over $12,000 every single month, and it's mainly because I haven't yet scaled up the team to be able to manage a lot more clients. It's still in the building stages, but it's still honestly a really good income. It is a goal to expand it, but I'm still currently in that building stage, so that is where I'm at right now with the whole agency. Overall, developing skills like marketing can be extremely valuable. Even if your dropshipping store fails, you have this skill, as you can then go to other businesses and offer them your services for a set monthly fee to manage their ads and in turn make them money. It's why agencies are such a good business. They require no physical product, just a skill that can be developed with enough time and effort. So far, of all of the businesses I've just mentioned, we're at around the $300,000 in revenue mark. This next and last business is one that I just recently started a little over 60 days ago, and it is absolutely blowing up. It is my Discord, the free one I always mention that you guys should join. Also, link below to join the free Discord. I talk about dropshipping, help you guys out, and yeah, it's free to join. But on a serious note, this one has been really cool to build. Up until recently, I had no real way to connect with my Seb supporters, which are you guys, and with the Discord, it makes everything so easy to chat with you guys on a regular basis, to get on calls and do everything. It's just really awesome to be able to connect with a lot of people like you guys. It's essentially a network of dropshippers like myself, some of my friends who've also done 7 figures, where we all communicate. We share TikTok ad strategies, we share different ways to optimize your website. We also share 25 products that you can sell on a weekly basis, coming out to 100 products per month, and tons of other stuff. As of now, Ultra Tier is generating around $10,000 per month and growing pretty rapidly. Now, this sounds like a big number, but I have moderators, I have coaches, I have researchers, I have a lot of people hired on to help me expand this, so that definitely is not all profit. Now, people often ask me what it feels like to make this amount of money, and I'm gonna quickly touch on that, and then we'll get into what you guys have been waiting for. How much profit though? It's just a game at the current situation I'm in. I'm in my 20s, and it's my main goal to just stack as much cash as I physically can, while also enjoying myself along the way. I'm personally not the most frugal person. I have some pretty cool cars, I have a really nice watch, I have a chef, and I spend money, but generally speaking, I save a lot of the money I'm making. Now, I must say, it does feel great. I never really worry about bills. I rarely check the price when I'm going out to shop or eat or do any of the basic things, and I personally have no real financial worries. It's now just a game of how much can I make next month. This is a continuous challenge of mine to outperform my previous self and keep expanding and growing my businesses. So what's my exact profit per month as of now? We're gonna use August as a baseline just so I can give you guys some real accurate numbers. From dropshipping, I'm at around $233,000 in sales. Profit was a little higher. We're at $61,000 in pure profit. From my YouTube channel, I'm at a little over $7,000 in revenue, profiting around $6,000 for the month of August. From my coaching business, we're at around $35,000 for profit, which is awesome, but it is a little bit higher than it usually is right now. My TikTok agency has generated around $9,000 in the month of August, which is not horrible, but I have some room for improvement to say the least. Like I had mentioned earlier, crypto is around $18,000 profit for August, and the Discord hit around $5,000 profit after all of the expenses in August. This is gonna sound unreal, and honestly people might think I'm lying, but this brings my total net profit for the month of August to around $134,000. Now keep in mind, this is just business. It's not like I'm including my personal expenses or anything like that. Really just what my business has generated minus what my business has had to spend, like marketing, like product costs, like hiring people out and all of that stuff. So not including anything like food or rent or anything like that. Now these numbers sound absolutely ridiculous, and I agree. However, I got here because I've learned skills and I've developed skills over the years, and I've stayed on track. Your ability to stay on track and work hard even when things are good or bad, that's gonna determine if you guys actually get rich or not. I could easily afford to fly out of the country to party for a month or 2 months or heck even a year and not really work at all, but that's not the goal. The goal is to keep making money and grow my businesses, have a net worth of 8 figures, and then keep growing past that. Now when you go out and start a business, or honestly anything in life, your value comes from how hard you are to replace. Unique skills like marketing help become irreplaceable, and that creates value, and in turn will make you a lot more money. It's why you guys love my videos, I hope, because I'm able to give you advice on how to make money with dropshipping and other ways and overall motivation, and do so in a not so boring manner. That's why you guys all stick around. So take notes, do not be a clone of someone else, and become valuable by mastering high-level skills, and your income will skyrocket just like mine did. I'm no one special, and I believe anyone who's driven and watching this video can crush it if they just take action. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe for more content similar to this, and see ya.